when I used to move in the district court, my senior colleagues used to say, "अरे ये तो अरे आ गई डंडे छोड़कर एक लड़का आ गया। अरे भैया अरे ये हिजरा को बिठाओ कोई, ये क्या बकबक कर रहा है कोर्ट में, सर्कस चल रहा है क्या?" That you are working in a chamber and your boss is asking that how do you people do sex with your partners? He's asking me.
I don't know if it would be a correct word, but they were eye raping me.
It was sexual abuse I had faced from strangers mainly.
I was thrown out of my house when I was 15, soon after my 10th exams, because my step elder brothers, Rais Khandan wale, sasural wale, told my father, "हमारे बेटी के ससुराल में हिजड़ा नहीं रहना चाहिए." On one occasion, my boss and my boss's boss go and meet the AVP, who's the boss's boss, and they say, "Boss, we have this problem. ये बंदा कहता है कि ये हिजड़ा है." So in his very characteristic Haryanvi style, he said, क्या बकवास है, बंदा कहता है कि बंदी हो गई यार, you deal with this shit यार, I have my shop floor on fire, I can't deal with all this shit. And I'm at hearing distance and I hear this.
The way they were speaking, every word was making me naked. And it was like, you prove yourself to be a woman, but we know what your genitalia is and all that.
एक तो किन्नर होने का सबसे बड़ा भेदभाव है, कलंक है जो समाज ने हमको दिया हुआ है तोहफा, और ऊपर से दूसरा स्टिग्मा है जो HIV पॉजिटिव होने का। तो दो स्टिग्मा के साथ, डबल स्टिग्मा के साथ चलना अपने लाइफ में सबसे बड़ा एक चैलेंज है।
I'm studying in Ramjas College. There are people in canteen. Even there is a seat available beside me. There are many people who don't want to sit beside me just because they know that, oh my, okay, he is a bit different. He looks like a girl. I guess he's a trans. Just because of this thought, they don't sit beside me.
Can you imagine? For you to get acknowledged as a male person, for you to go have access to a male washroom, do you have to file RTIs? Do you have to file writs of mandamus in the High Court? And in the peak of summer, I was drinking very little water for the fear that I have to go to the washroom. Over months, what happened was that I developed urinary tract infection.
And I'm saying you, getting a gender neutral toilet is my basic fundamental right also. Nobody can deny it. And I'm planning to sue the governments very soon regarding this transgender toilet issue.
I'm the only single child of my parents actually, and they, being a trans, they know that yes, my child is different, and still they are supporting my education. They didn't throw me out of the house. It's a very lucky thing to have, and most trans people are not blessed with that.
My family wasn't supportive at all. They weren't ready to accept it. It was like a blow for which they weren't ready for. And when they knew that I am a man, and they were kind of, first they were concerned, but then they stopped supporting me.
Please stop checking one's gender, start checking one's skills and qualifications one possesses. I can recall one of my friend's story. She was a trans girl and she was rejected from a call center just because she was a trans person.
Basically, gender is the most biggest political tool. It is an issue. And therefore, ये लोग डरते हैं अपना जो वर्क प्लेस है वहाँ पे अपने जेंडर आइडेंटिटी और सेक्सुअल ओरिएंटेशन को खोल के बताने में ये लोग डरते हैं। ये लोग डरते हैं कि शायद मेरा नौकरी चले जाएगी दूसरे दिन अगर मैं बता दूं तो
पहली मतलब जॉब मेरी बेगिंग थी, फिर उसके बाद मैं सेक्स वर्क में गई, मैं उसके बाद बदाई पे गई डांस करने लोगों के घर पे, और प्रोफेशनल लाइफ में अगर कहोगे तो फिर जॉब करना जब शुरू किया तो एज अ पीयर एजुकेटर बोल के एक एनजीओ के साथ काम करते 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 आज यहाँ तक पहुँची हूँ। See, it's not easy to get a job in a corporate sector because our corporate sector policies only says that they can hire two policies, only male policy and a female policy in the HR.
I mostly worked as a freelancer, and as a freelancer you are working from home, so nobody is doing anything to you. You are safe, in a safe zone. So we can't do that always. We need a safe workplace to maintain.
UPSC didn't even had that time um, an option for trans people. It was just only for a male and female, and it was straight like that. Okay, you are rejected for being a trans, even without trying or even without sitting for examination. You are just rejected because we don't have an option for you. Now, from 2020, UPSC and all other examinations are having an option for trans people. That okay, now male, female, and transgender options are there. I'm studying hard and I'm doing everything for the requirement of being an IS officer, for all the requirements of examinations. There is a fear in my mind that okay, I qualify myself as an IS officer or as an IPS officer, and after qualifying, if the colleagues, if the trainees during training, they after knowing that oh she's a trans and they won't give respect which I want to take, then what will be the use of it?
One of the things that we need to be careful about is also people claiming that they are inclusive, and that is a claim that needs to be put to the test, and we need to figure out ways of testing that claim. They are literally tokenizing queer people to so that they can say that they employed so and so number of queer people. The company is going to want to make you the token queer person in the committee, the token queer person in the management, the token queer person in DNI. I thought, people get surprised when you have opinions because they think that their job is done once they include you in DNI, right?
A transgender person is considered as a intersex person, or in Hindi you can call hijra or kinnar, but every transgender is not hijra or kinnar.
Get proactive on pronouns, like use correct pronouns for the person. For instance, there is if you're into interviewing someone and that person identifies as GNC, which is gender non-conforming, non-binary or trans, so ask their pronouns and then use the correct pronouns to address that person. So that way that person will also feel comfortable.
The word transgender is always an adjective and never a noun. So we are transgender persons, transgender women, transgender men, transgender communities. So it can be used in plural, but it has to be followed by a noun, because there is widespread ignorance on this and people use the word as a noun rather than as an adjective. What it does effectively is it ends up stripping the person of personhood. It's quite like saying that transgender persons are nothing else but only transgender and nothing else.
We got a fantastic judgment in 2014 through NALSA versus Union of India, which told us that all the social securities which had been denied till the date with the transgender community will be ensured through this judgment. 2014 gone, it is to 2020. We got an act that is named Transgender Protection Act, where the act is saying about the social security and other things. But there is, as such, till the date, that act doesn't ensure a transgender to get a job in a government sector in his or her own reservation, where the NALSA was said that the reservation for the transgender people should be maintained by the government, but till the date there is no provision. आज एक एक्ट आया है ट्रांसजेंडर प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ राइट्स कहकर, जो एक्ट आया है वो सोशल सिक्योरिटी के बारे में बात करता है, पर किस तरीके का सोशल सिक्योरिटी मालूम नहीं हमको. व्हाट विल बी अबाउट द एसआरएस मालूम नहीं हमको. व्हाट विल बी आवर जॉब रिजर्वेशन मालूम नहीं हमको. व्हाट विल बी आवर शेल्टर लाइक प्रधानमंत्री आवास योजना और समथिंग लाइक दैट मालूम नहीं हमको.
The bulk of the transgender persons within these communities have largely and predominantly been discriminated, excluded, violated for eons. Till date in Telangana, where I live in the state of Telangana, there are no GOs or policies for transgender persons. While the Supreme Court delivered a judgment, the Parliament enacted a law on Transgender Persons Protection Rights Act, was passed only in the end of 2019. So many states are yet non-starters. Out of the 29 states or 30 states and 7 union territories, many states are non-starters. Just about 6 or 7 have begun some work. Assuming that it's 7, the rest of the 23 states and 7 union territories are largely non-starters. Do we see transgender IAS officers, transgender journalists, transgender IT professionals, transgender doctors, transgender nurses, transgender teachers, transgender judges? No, I don't think we do. The transgender movement is where the women's rights movement was 70, 80 years ago before independence. That's where we are.
People who will be in the crowd speaking about yourself, they do not define you. Like, I am my own mirror, and I am not going to any sector to hear about what fault do I have. Maybe I would have a lot of faults, but as long as I know my fault and I can see myself in the mirror that I'm clear and I know my faults and I can confess, that is what that will make me feel good and feel confident.
I'll respect myself, my identity. It is not created or produced by me. There is a superpower who has sent to me. So why I will cry, why I will feel ashamed about my identity, my body, my soul, I won't.
Once I become an IS officer, the most important thing I think is that bringing trans people into the streamline. You know what? When trans people will come into the mainstream, when the people will come in contact with them, then people will realize that okay, they are the same person, they are same human being as us.
वो लोग डरते हैं, डरना नहीं चाहिए, आगे आके सामने आके बोलो यार, तभी तो जाकर कुछ इम्पैक्ट होगा. I must convey to the community कि भाई आवाज उठाओ. आज किसान लोग रास्ते में आ गए एंटी फार्मर्स बिल के लिए वो लोग रास्ते पे आ गए. पर जब ट्रांस एक्ट आया था, जो ट्रांस लोग रास्ते में उतर कर प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे थे, they were sent into the jail. डंडा पड़ा था उन लोगों को.
So I think human rights as a whole is a continuum. If you can't treat your women fairly, you will rarely learn to treat a new community fairly. I have also messages for the transgender community that there is no future and no hope without forgiveness. We must fight, we must call people out, we must engage. Only engagement, no calling out doesn't work. We must first start with engagement. And when engagement doesn't work, when enough has been done, we must not be diffident to call out, litigate if needed, but at the same time we must rewrite and take the path ahead, because we can't be lost in the past.
The only message which I want to give to the corporates and to the private sector would be that they should not check one's gender identity. The only thing which they should require should be the qualifications and the skills a trans person or any person in this world possess.
Because most of us have to stay in the closet. Why should we stay in the closet? Why do we have to have a closet? Why can't we just express ourselves?
Every mother and father says that my daughter is 100% perfect, my son is 100% perfect. And I say that I'm a 200% perfect because I carry both the heart, a male and female. So I'm the best. I can understand a woman as well as men very well.